What is up, guys? Welcome to Mainly Movies, the channel where we talk about, well, mainly movies. Today we're going to be talking about The Favourite, a movie directed by Yorgos Lanthimos and stars Emma Stone, Rachel Weisz and Olivia Coleman. This movie is about two servants fighting over the spot of becoming the favourite. Olivia Coleman plays the Queen and she is suffering from gout, and she is also in the middle of a battle between the French. The Favourite was a movie that I was really looking forward to because I'm a big fan of The Lobster, which is directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, and I had very high expectations for this film, which is why I didn't really like the movie that much. I heard this movie was really good, and there is a lot to like about the film, but I still feel like there is a lot not to like as well. So first I'll get into the positive. The first positive I have is Olivia Coleman's performance in this movie was funny. She was the best part about this movie. She was hilarious in some scenes not so much. That's another dislike of this movie, is the humour for me wasn't that funny. Rachel Weisz's character in this film was good. She was probably the most believable character in this film, as well as some of the others. So there was two things in this movie that stuck out to me the most. The first one being the cinematography, and the second one being the production design. Yorgos Lanthimos uses this very specific style of filmmaking where it's always shot in wide shots, and there is sometimes fisheye camera lenses in this film. The only other movie I can compare it to is his other films, because he's the only one that I can really see using this style. Also, the lighting is very good. It's very grey. This movie looks very grey, and the lighting that he uses is kind of very dark backlighting, and I find that very interesting. Also, the production design. I'm not 100% sure where they shot this movie, but everything looks very periodic, and I rather enjoyed the scenery of this movie. But getting into the negatives, the first negative is Emma Stone's character not being as believable as I wanted her to be. I went to see this movie because I was interested to see the characters and how they kind of fight for this spot. And I didn't really understand Emma Stone's character too much in this film, but that wasn't the biggest complaint. The biggest complaint was the subplots. There was a lot of subplots in this movie, especially the one being the English versus the French. It was kind of, sometimes it kind of distracted me from the actual main story, and I didn't really care for that subplot too much, especially how it kind of gets resolved in the end of the second act. Also, the length of this film, it was 2 hours and 1 minute, but it really didn't feel like that. It felt longer. The movie felt like it was dragging on a lot. Another issue I had with it was Nicholas Holt's character. I didn't really like his character too much in this film. I didn't know whether the movie was trying to make you like this character or not, but I just didn't really like the character at all. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of Nicholas Holt. I liked him in the X-Men movies, and I also liked him in Mad Max Fury Road. Overall, I wasn't a big fan of this movie, maybe because I had so high expectations going into it. I didn't really quite enjoy it as much as I really wanted to, but there was some very good aspects of this movie and there were some very poor aspects of the movie. I don't think it was as good as some people are saying it is. I really like The Lobster. The Lobster is one of my favourite comedies, but I find this is one of Lanthimos' worst films in my opinion. So I am going to give The Favourite a 6.5 out of 10. So guys, thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.